This video is going to show you how you take an STL file and turn it into a printed keyguard. And for folks who are already familiar with 3D printing, this first part may be a bit redundant for you, but stick around for the second part of the video. So we produced an STL file from OpenSCAD, and now we're just going to take it and drag it and drop it into our slicer. In this case, I'm using the Prusa edition of Slicer. You may be using an entirely different slicer program for your printer. The first step in this program is to slice the model, and then you're just going to export the G code. This is the language that the printer understands. And I'm going to put it on an SD card. That didn't take very long, so it's now on the SD card, and we can load the SD card into the printer. The SD card is loaded. The printer is about to begin printing the keyguard. It'll take about 4 hours to print the entire keyguard. Printer's going through a leveling process, and then it will begin printing. We won't see the entire print because 4 hours is a long time, but we will come back eventually at the end to take a look at the finished keyguard. Alright, it's time to remove the keyguard from the build surface. So we'll take it, crack it, take it off. So there we have it, finished keyguard. Alright, time to see how our new keyguard actually fits. What we're going to do is we're just going to wedge it right into the case. There it is. Nice fit all the way around. And it's just not going to come out, but you can pull it out quite easily and swap in a new keyguard. All of that for about $1. Not bad. But that's just the beginning. So we can also use other mounting methods like raised tabs on cases that are hard-sided. We can, let's put that one over there, an arbitrary number of openings. This is just grid-based with tabs, traditional tabs to slide underneath the sides of soft-sided cases. Round openings rather than rectangular or rounded rectangular. Using suction cups to attach the keyguard to the surface of the tablet. Keygard AT sells these screw-on straps, and you can design your keyguard so that it's properly cut to accept those straps. And that's just for grid-based. This looks like a basic grid, and it's for a Go Talk Now layout with a command bar on the bottom. Because it's 3D printed, we can do some nice things with the colors of the filament, and a hybrid design allows you to cut arbitrary holes in the key guard. In this case, we've exposed the home button and the page name in Go Talk Now. This is another hybrid key guard. It also demonstrates how you can cover cells and how you can merge cells. But this little notch here exposes the menu option in a touch chat. This is similarly a hybrid key guard. It's basically grid based, but I've carved into it, etched into it, the name of the person who's using it for a little bit of personalization. You can put text on the surface and you can put text underneath. It's a good place to put a serial number for a key guard. In case you want to reproduce it, if you've got a record of the requirements for that key guard, it's easy enough to model and print another. Those are all hybrid. This is a purely freeform key guard. The position and size and shape of each of these cuts is designed in a separate file or is specified in a separate file, and then the key guard is printed. This key guard specifically fits the Acorn AAC app. And here's another freeform key guard, very simple in shape, but it uses the history capability of Acorn's AAC app. And finally, you can even design key guards for things that aren't AAC apps at all. This is a key guard that's designed for use with just the Mail application on an iPad. So this is your virtual keyboard down here. Again, it's simple enough to state where each one of these holes should be located and its size, and then print the key guard for it. So there's lots of places you can go with this program. This is all of these key guards you've seen are produced with one program, and then setting options for it and providing some description about where you would like other cuts made.